From the signalsaz.com studio, it's the best, worst podcast you've ever heard. And now, the Ronnie and Bo Show, brought to you by Prescott Tire Pros and Automotive Service and Prescott Realty.
And once again, Ronnie and Bo.
Right together again.
I love this, man.
Dynamic duo.
Yeah, you know what a dynamic duo is, don't you?
No, I don't.
Prescott Realty and Prescott Tire Pros and Automotive Service.
That's so true.
Except they don't work together.
No, they don't. But
But
they
if they-
serve the greater Prescott area.
That's right.
As dynamically as they can.
If they did, it would be a double home run.
That seriously, can you imagine I could buy a house and get my car fixed all at once?
Yeah, and we're sort of being tongue-in-cheek here.
Yeah.
But do you realize, I mean, look at me. Do you realize how lucky we are to be working with those people?
I know. These are
I mean,
good people.
this is really cool.
They are.
You
Yeah,
know?
they are very good people. Yeah, Prescott Realty, their team of specialists in the real estate field, because there's like a dozen different major facets to real estate, and it's hard to be experts in all of those areas, but you can really specialize in a couple. And so they've got a team of specialists that will work for you. First-time homebuyer specialist Kylie Elliott, new homes, John Rocha, existing residential, Lorinda Johnson, or custom lots. Richard Hanna. Give him a call at 928-499-8700 or email him at info@prescottrealty.com.
And you know, there's only one place that I take my cars to be serviced, to be maintained.
Do they do the full automotive? I mean,
They do everything.
if it's broken down or they got to figure out, you don't know what's wrong, you can take it
Oh, it's amazing.
because
What
I
they
know the
can do.
tire stuff is great. Yeah.
You know, I had a vehicle. That's interesting. You brought that up. I had a vehicle that the brakes wouldn't work. The brake lights wouldn't work.
Oh, okay.
The brakes worked, but not the brake lights.
Yeah.
And man, they got down there and they checked the fuse, right?
Yeah.
Well, not the fuse.
Not it.
They checked the wire and the battery.
Yeah.
Not that. They got under the car and they followed the wire all the way under the carriage.
Wow.
Couldn't find it. Took the brake light out,
Yeah.
and they found out that the bulb that you inserted into the socket, the
Yeah.
socket wasn't crimped enough.
Oh.
And they crimped the socket a little bit, and they fixed the brake lights, and they came on.
Oh,
they checked
man.
everything, and it took them forever to do that, and they were so thorough. And I don't know, we're talking way too much about an individual incident, but they
I love that though. That's
story
yep.
after story, they help you keep your car on the road, maintained, and safe, which is most important.
Yeah, that's really good.
Prescott Tire Pros and Automotive Service, 1635 West Iron Springs Road. You know, when I was doing radio, Louis would advertise, and we'd be doing things like this, live
Right.
little commercials like
Right.
this. And I went on for about 5 minutes one time, and I had a guy listening, and Louis said a guy came into the car, and he said, I was listening at about 8:45 in the morning,
Yeah.
going nowhere, and
Yeah.
I heard Bo talk about it. I turned around, started in the opposite direction, and came in here because he was talking about it. It's true.
That's good.
And if you get there and you get your oil changed,
Yep.
or do a little thing,
Yeah.
get a free flat tire fix,
Yeah.
you're going to be a loyal customer for life because they're
Forever.
going
to take care of you.
That's so true.
PrescottTirePros.com. Their phone number is 928-776-0205.
All right, Bo, it is, I think this is a good day for a Ronnie and Bo poll. Ronnie and Bo poll.
Ronnie and Bo Poll, brought to you by signalsaz.com. Love those folks.
Right. Do I have the question or do you have the question?
I don't know.
Okay, I think I've got it.
I'm looking for the sound effect.
Okay.
We don't have a sound effect.
Okay,
for
here's
this
it.
one.
Ronnie and Bo
Bo
poll.
poll. I think that's just
Applause.
what we did. Oh, no, we did.
Did
Ready?
we do that?
No, let's see.
No.
And now it's time for another
Ronnie and Bo poll. Ronnie and Bo poll. Ronnie and Bo
brought
poll.
to you by signalsaz.com.
Right. Okay. So this is interesting. Here's your question.
Okay.
If you were to cut a hair into pieces,
That's splitting hairs.
yeah, I think this is a British question.
Yeah.
So hair
I
as
didn't,
in-
I didn't hear the accent.
As in,
I didn't
don't-
hear the accent. I
don't
didn't hear
do-
your accent.
I don't do the accent.
If you were to split a hair in many pieces,
It's like Dick Van Dyke and Mary Poppins kind
Oh,
of
boy.
halfway pulling off.
I couldn't tell by the way you asked the question. I couldn't tell that it was a British question.
No, well, yeah, okay. So hair, H-A-R-E, as in rabbit.
Oh, that
Yeah.
hair.
Yeah.
And what's up, Doc?
Yeah, there you go.
Huh?
So if you were to cut a hare rabbit into pieces, marinate it in wine and juniper berries.
Why would you do that?
Then stew this slowly in a steel container. what would this recipe be called?
Wouldn't that get the juniper berries all
you
bloody
know,
and
everybody listening to us right now is shouting out the answer. This is so common.
Harry Caray. It is. Isn't that what the Japanese do when they put the sword in their Harry
Yeah,
Caray?
yeah. He was
and he's
also the
also
announcer for the
Chicago
Cubs. Yeah, before.
Oh my! Yeah. Oh my! You get your hair and chop it to pieces, and then you put some ginger berries on it, and you stew it for a long time. Oh my!
That's my favorite impression you've done now.
By the way, that's more of a Chicago question instead of a British question.
Yeah, that's true.
Because you couldn't hear any British.
That's
accent.
true.
That was the Harry Caray.
Yeah,
impression.
exactly.
I don't know what I'm talking about.
Oh man. So you're going to cut a rabbit up into pieces, marinate in wine, juniper berries, stew it slowly in a steel container. What is this recipe called? Number 1, bedhead. Number 2, I'll go with yours, Harry Caray. Number 3, hair today, gone tomorrow.
Yeah.
That's the famous British recipe. Braised hair.
Uh-huh.
Or number 5, jugged hair.
Huh. Well, it can't be that one because they put it in a closed container.
It's steel.
If it was in a whiskey jug, then that would make sense.
We're going to give you the answer at the end of the episode.
But it would be hard to put those little pieces in that the little entrance of the jug, the whiskey jug, and then you could start a jug band.
Yeah, exactly. It's Country Bear Jamboree. Okay.
Oh my! It's Ronnie and Bumble, brought to you by SignalsAZ.com. And the answer is not Harry Caray, everybody. I'll give you a tip. It's not one of those answers. Or maybe they named it after him. Maybe that was his famous dish.
You to do the whole rest of the episode.
That's the Ronnie and Bo Show. Harry Caray. And I don't even do it as well as what's his name?
Will Ferrell.
Oh my gosh,
man, he was
my.
master class.
Yeah.
Oh, right. So, what are we doing today, Bo? We're talking about.
I don't know. But whatever we're doing, I'm not eating any of that rabbit stew that you're making.
No
way. You won't get me to eat that.
No, and I got
tastes like chicken.
Oh my! I've got places to be and stuff
am I keeping you?
to go do.
He said he's got places to be.
Oh, Bo.
And things to do.
Oh, gosh.
He doesn't have enough time for you and me.
Did you know that we have a full-on live show that we're doing?
It's Thursday, November 1st. It's
up.
an evening with Ronnie and Bo and Harry Caray.
For a while, for just a minute, like about 5 minutes ago.
I don't even sound like Harry Caray.
No, well, it's making me laugh. Okay. About 5 minutes ago, I almost said you should do the rest of the episode in that accent.
Right, Harry Caray.
But you're doing it anyway now without me
needing
to prompt you.
Yeah, that's right. So we have a show Thursday, November 1st at Prescott
in the
Elks
world
Theater.
are we thinking? What are we doing?
Well, I'll tell you what we're thinking. You
it's
came
sold
up with
out
some
now.
cockamamie idea.
It's sold out, and in fact, so I went in last.
I got an idea.
I went in last Thursday. To the actual theater.
Yeah.
For them to walk us through it, set the lighting.
Did you get any popcorn?
I got nothing.
They got sodas, they got wine, they got popcorn. Did you get any while you were there doing your walkthrough?
No, I did. They offered me a soda. Man. To be fair to them, they did offer me something to drink, and I said
one of the greatest concession stands in all of the Quad Cities.
Is it?
Yes.
Yeah, awesome. Well, you can. I'm sure you can eat to your heart's content that night.
By the way, I know I keep interrupting you. You don't get to your point.
No, I haven't.
And it's quite ironic because I want you to get to your point because I got an idea.
Do you? What's your idea?
But I won't stop interjecting.
No, it's okay.
Interrupting. No. So you went there Thursday. We got a show.
Oh yeah, they blocked it out. We're kind of, okay, this is where you should stand, and here's where we're going to be. And I saw a couple funny parts that I'm really excited.
I haven't seen them yet. I'm wondering. Have you found any funny
parts?
If
you show up for rehearsal next week, then you'll be able to catch it.
Okay, I will.
Okay,
I'll be there.
So
you're saying what should we do? Shouldn't we already know?
I started talking like Harry Caray again because I have no idea.
I don't know what we're going to do at the Walk Theater.
I remember going into the Elks, and then I have no clue what happened there now.
Huh. So you went in there and you did a run-through, a walk-through, and you said, okay, this is where the audio is, and this is where the lights are, and this is where the curtain's going to be like this, and this is the audience going to be there, and then you just froze.
Yeah.
You got nervous that there's 494 people paying money
that was it.
to come see this for this fundraiser.
They told me firsthand because we've looked online.
Okay.
And
there's one dot left.
And I don't even know that the one dot is
still there.
Still there.
The seat.
And then There's a kind of an area that's kind of fenced off for people in wheelchairs.
Okay.
And typically, they'll say like that they don't sell necessary tickets for that space.
Okay, because that's a space for a wheelchair, and your companion sits in the chair next to the open space.
Correct.
I understand that. There's a box.
They let me know that they have even sold every single one of those like little spaces, every square inch of this thing.
Oh my!
Is your heart beating yet?
Yes, it is. And, I just want to know who's going to have to sit in Bob's lap when he's running all the board.
Yeah, exactly.
Bob's running back there.
Yeah,
in
Bob's
going
to have his
nest.
work cut out for him.
The sound nest.
Yeah, exactly.
And he's in the back, and he's doing the microphones and the lights and all the audio. Is someone going to sit on his bar stool with him? Did they sell that seat too?
I think so. And so here's the deal. So then there's even, which honestly, because I was just in there watching a movie.
Yeah.
I went in to see Neverending Story with Leilani.
We saw Beetlejuice.
I loved it.
On Wednesday, they show these
that's
classic
one of my
movies.
favorite movies, and it's just cool to see it there. But I didn't know if those little box seats that are right on the side of the stage that are kind of the Abraham Lincoln, John Wilkes Booth.
Affectionately known as the Grumpy Men and the Muppets seats.
Yeah, exactly. That's it. And that people can actually sit there. I didn't know that. They've sold those out.
Oh my.
So there's literally people you've been egging people on to throw stuff at us.
I haven't been egging people on to throw things at
have.
it. People are bringing eggs and rotten tomatoes.
Yeah, they're going to have plenty of reason to throw.
Yes.
But now there's people, I mean, that literally within, you don't even have to have a good arm. You can get us right from the side if they're sitting there. And
one of the guys threatened to bring one of those Nerf guns and just start shooting with a magnum of arrows.
Exactly. Pop. Oh, man. So I don't know what we're doing, Bo. We got to make up. So
I got a good idea.
I got nothing.
No,
I got nothing.
You're very funny.
No.
And then I'll do the introduction parts, and you can do and we'll weave Bob in and out, and we'll weave in and out. But I got an idea.
Okay, what's your idea?
I got an idea.
Right.
We've sold this out. It's a fundraiser.
Okay.
All of the proceeds.
Yeah.
Not a portion. All of the proceeds
Correct.
of the ticket sales go to this fundraiser, 1010 Ministries.
Correct.
So we've sold out.
Yeah.
I got a great idea for us.
Okay.
Work with me on this.
I'll work
See
with
if you
you.
can see my vision on this.
Okay.
Okay. So it starts, and we come out. We're both holding microphones, right?
Yeah.
And then the spotlight's there, and we're going to do our this. Follow me. Are you following me with this?
I'm following you.
Watch
Yeah,
this vision. This vision. So then we go. You know what? You come from one wing. I come from the other side, and we meet in the middle.
Okay.
Like two stand-up comedians or a duo or two partners coming to the center of the stage.
Oh, okay.
You
Love
like that?
Lift us up
No,
where
follow
we
me.
belong.
Follow me.
Okay.
And then, I don't know if they will applaud or not applaud. That's what we have to prepare for. They go, oh, hey, the show started. And then we say, good evening, and thanks for coming out to an evening of Ronnie and Bo.
Yes.
Thanks for spending your hard-earned money, and this money goes to this fundraiser.
Yeah.
And then we say, good night, everybody, and we go home. They've already got the money. Wouldn't that be a great idea? Follow me on that. That's a good idea.
Oh, Bo.
That won't work?
No, that's
Why
not
wouldn't
gonna
that work?
People paid good money. For more than 3 minutes.
Well, okay,
experience.
you're looking at it from a time point of view. I'm looking at it from a quality point of view. Quantity versus quality. And I'm saying
that's going to be good quality.
If we say, yes, because if we say goodnight and leave, or if they sit through an hour of this boring stuff, they'll be more upset at the end.
Oh, man.
So,
well, maybe now. I don't know.
See, I make a good point, don't I?
You do. I was not with you, and now I'm completely with you.
All right. I got
okay, but we can't do that.
Bicycles and bears.
Bicycles and bears.
Yep,
I've already ordered the monkeys and the giraffes.
Well, no, the bear will eat the monkey.
Now we have a show. Huh? Now you're talking, Bo
right.
Woods.
We need to find somebody to spin plates on a stick. Come on, don't laugh. Is this supposed to be the funny part? I don't know.
No,
you keep laughing at my ideas.
I just don't. I don't know. I think we're going to go.
You don't know?
There.
It's a stick, and then you put a plate on it, and you hit it like a frisbee. Haven't you seen it before? Huh? You don't know.
This is
what don't
be
you
a
know?
Nightmare.
Huh?
This is going to be a nightmare. This is why we can't even plan anything because we start to talk it through, and you got these
an idea.
Horrible ideas.
Horrible? I know what the problem is. We're paralyzed with too many good ideas. Right? Huh?
That may be true.
I got an idea.
Okay.
I got an idea.
Okay.
We both come out in trapeze artist outfits, and they got the sparkles on them. What are those little things? The bedazzled suits.
And a tutu.
Yeah. Whatever. And then we come out. You come out wearing the sheet, the real long sheet, and you have it wrapped around your wrists about 6 or 8 times.
Oh no, this is a sheet trapeze. This is the
that
tough
thing.
one.
Yeah.
Okay.
And the rope, and we'll have a prop rope hanging down, and then we'll say, ladies and gentlemen, for our next act, we're going to be doing trapeze work. And then we don't do it, and we just stand there and just look at each other in these sparkling, beautiful outfits, like a Sigmund and what is it? Sigmund and Freud? No, Sigmund and Roy.
Siegfried and Roy.
Sigmund Freud. A Siegfried and Roy without the lions.
Without
that would be good.
We've just got the tights.
Just get the jumpsuits
and the love affair.
Yeah,
that's all.
How about that? Just come out in the jumpsuits. That would be good.
Oh man!
Yeah.
Do you remember? Didn't one of them get mauled?
Yeah, you know what we should do? We should do, what is their names? Sigmund Freud?
Siegfried and Roy.
We should do Siegfried and Roy.
Yeah.
We could dress up in their outfits, and then we go down somewhere and we get lion puppets, and we put them on our hands, and we do lion puppet tricks as Siegfried and Roy. How about that? Would that be good?
A puppet show.
Yes. Huh?
This is what everybody's been dying to see.
Are you writing all this down? Are you getting all this? Huh?
I got it. I got it all.
All right. Well, listen, I got a couple of more ideas, but let's wrap this up, and then I want to take you over to the desk, and I want to tell you a couple of more ideas. All right. So let's wrap this up so we can start working on the show. Okay.
Oh man.
The Ronnie and Bo Show, brought to you by Prescott Realty, 928-499-8700.
Yes.
You can check them out at PrescottRealty.com.
Yep, and Prescott Tire Pros and Automotive Service. Louis Gomez and the crew will take care of you with all of your automotive needs and tires like you can't. But even if you don't know what tires you should get, they'll know. Just ask them. Give them a call, 928-776-0205, or just stop by. They're at Iron Springs Road, right next to Waters Garden Center. Check them out. But before we go, it's time. We got to give them answer to the Ronnie and Bo poll. Ronnie and Bo
poll. Brought to you
poll.
by signalsaz.com.
Right. So if you were to cut a rabbit hair into pieces.
So now wait a minute. I've got to overanalyze now. You said cut it into pieces, so you're not filleting it.
No,
this isn't rabbit breast.
You're chopping.
Okay, because that's important on my decision. Because there's different ways to prepare rabbit recipes. So this is going to be a hint for me. Okay, go ahead.
Okay, marinate this chunked up rabbit in wine and juniper berries.
Now I'm familiar with a recipe that calls olive juice, but you're saying specifically. I gotta know this. Yeah.
Okay. No, this is wine and juniper berries, not blackberries.
No,
or
see
blue.
See, I could be confused.
Poison.
You could be throwing me off because I know several hair recipes.
Then you stew this
and
all
then you
slowly.
Keep it open in an open dish.
No, you seal it in a steel container.
Oh, wait a minute. Though, see, there's the difference between two.
Not ceramic.
Oh. Okay.
Not plastic.
Then I know the answer. See, you have to dissect the little small. You have to do the small directions.
You are as smart as you look, Bo Woods.
No, seriously, because
really.
if you do it this way, it's that recipe. If you do it that way, it's
so
that
what's
recipe.
the name of this recipe?
Harry Caray. Hey, my!
No, is it Harry Caray? Is it bedhead?
It's bedhead.
Is it braised hair?
That's exactly it. Braised hair.
Is it hair today, gone tomorrow?
Hair today, gone tomorrow.
Or is it jugged or jugged hair?
It's not that one.
Okay.
It's braised hair. Braised hair. That just sounds like a bunch of banging on the table.
Is it braised hair or is it Harry Caray? What is your choice, Harry?
Oh, my. I'm going to take jugged hair.
Oh, jugged hair. Jugged hair for the win. There is your Ronnie and Bo poll, brought to you by signalsaz.com. And thank you, Harry Caray, for commentating for us today.
Thanks for listening to the Ronnie and Bo Show, available on your favorite podcast provider. Please connect with the Ronnie and Bo Show on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and RonnieandBoShow.com. Send comments to RonnieandBoShow@gmail.com. This is your announcer speaking. I'm Shotgun Tom Kelly.